Hey there guys, I just want to apologize for my lack of content and the lateness of this video. I've been going through a lot this past month. Unfortunately, me and my wife have decided to split up, which meant I had to move back to my hometown of Stoke-on-Trent. I had to find a new job, I had to find a new house. Everything just went completely downhill, and it really affected my work on my YouTube page, and I really hate that because I love doing these videos, and now I kind of get to do that because I've set myself up and I just kind of get to do whatever I want. So I'm really looking forward to getting on and getting my videos done. So with that, let's talk about Dug Days. Dug Days is one of the first Pixar series to air on Disney+, and even though there is only 5 10-minute episodes, and with the sad passing of Ed Asner, the possibility of a second season seems slim. But that doesn't stop Dug Days from becoming extremely entertaining, relevant to the film, and even moving at times. Hi there, it's me, the average critic. Hope you didn't miss me too much. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and hit the notification button as well so you never miss a single video. And let's talk about Dug Days. Why Pixar are just the best. So it's easy for me to make a video talking about everything I love about this series and critiquing it, especially considering there's not a lot to critique. With only 50 minutes of content in the whole series, you can binge watch this show very quickly. But rewatching this series made me realize just how incredible Pixar are at creating stories. Now, Pixar are no strangers to doing short stories. Most of their films tend to be accompanied by some form of short film before their main films anyway, and some of them are brilliant in their own right. Pixar even started out doing short films at the start of their career in their company, and some of them are incredibly entertaining. But this was their first time doing a series. Even though it is a very short one, it captures the imagination and gives you some heartfelt moments. I also think even though this series plays to a sweet, innocent-like storyline, Dug Days offers a message about animals and their own pets that is quite serious. Doug asking, "Is he just a pet?" is heart-wrenching to watch, and hearing Carl's reply easily gets the waterworks going. That all being said, I was shocked to find this series is only 5 episodes. Considering the potential to do more, I'm surprised just how short this whole series is. You finish the last episode and find yourself going,
"Now what?"
I think you can tell Pixar were treading lightly on thin ice to ensure the series merits its own existence, as they tried something they never tried before. Not to mention aren't known for doing spin-offs and sequels. Some have worked out tremendously well, whereas some haven't. It is interesting asking yourself, who is this series' main target audience? Up is known for being incredibly mature, and for that reason was praised more from adults than children, but given each episode only being 10 minutes long, it feels more like the runtime is aimed at children who have a slightly shorter attention span. But because of it being only 5 episodes long, it will only keep your child entertained for about an hour. And considering the amount of other shows on Disney+, it almost makes this show obsolete. Doug, being the main character, does offer much more character building for his role outside the film Up, which is always fun considering his role in the movie is to tell most of the jokes, and he does this to hilarious degree, as well as in this series as well. Naturally, it carries on into this series with the idea of what's going on inside a dog's mind, making for some of the most hilarious moments ever. It shows how this very short 5-episode series is even funnier than all the Cars movies and spin-offs combined. Similar to something like Finding Dory, Dug Days offers the question again that can a comedy sidekick be the lead in its own story, and Dug Days pulls it off. Even though Carl and Russell do show up in this series, the main storyline does focus on Doug and offers something much more sweeter and simpler in its storytelling. For me, this begged the question of Doug possibly having his own feature-length film. As much as I would love to see that happen, Doug being a much more simpler character compared to someone like Dory from the Finding Nemo series, I don't think Doug would be a strong fit to hold his own film, even though I would love to see them try. Not to mention, due to the unfortunate sad passing of Ed Asner, who plays Carl, this series is dedicated to his final performance ever. I think it would make sense to hold his legacy and not risk tainting it by having his character killed off or even replaced by another actor. If you need proof that the series tells what Pixar wanted to tell, look no further than the final episode of Doug asking, "Is he just a pet?" Dug Days offers a simple and beautiful message about what animals mean to us in our daily lives. As an animal lover myself, this is a beautiful scene to watch and works well on the small screen as something that hits you really hard when you think this is just another simple short kids TV show. Pixar have always stated that their stories are for all ages to enjoy, and that the spirit of it all is telling good character-driven stories, and with Dug Days, they succeed. So after all that, this gets my professional rating of 8 out of 10, as even though I feel the series is too short, it's let down by making me wonder what this show's target audience is. but it gets my personal rating of a 9 out of 10. And despite my negatives, it doesn't stop me from enjoying this show a lot. I do think everyone at some point should watch Dog Days. You might not go back and watch it many times, but it's a fun watch and you can binge watch it in about an hour and it's thoroughly enjoyable. So thank you for joining me in this little short video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss next week's video when I get to finally watch and review Monsters at Work. I have been putting this off for so long. I can't wait to talk about this series. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share my thoughts on this as well. But thank you all for joining me. Remember, you can follow me on all my social medias on my Instagram as well as my Twitter account. I'll constantly be giving you guys updates with what's going on, of course, in my personal life. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
Papa, am I just a pet?
Well, you're my dog. Sure, I do things for you, but you get me through my day. You protect the yard, the house, heck, the whole neighborhood. You are my pet, but you are also my best friend. You're a good boy, Doug.